Wow. Wow. I mean, first off, what a game. One of the all-time games in World
Ever.
Series history. Dodgers are your 2025 World Series champions in the most improbable way that I think we could have ever expected. A comeback late, a Miguel Rojas home run. Uh, Miguel Rojas home run. Oh, Dodgers fans, you better kiss our feet for saying how horrible he is. And then immediately the next game hits one of the biggest home runs in Dodgers franchise history.
Dodgers baseball history, the
There you
history of the
go.
sport. It
Will
is.
Smith. Will Smith proving why he's the second best catcher in baseball, arguably the first. Cal Raleigh's got it, but Will Smith's unbelievable. What a series. Yoshinobu Yamamoto just shoving after pitching yesterday. Like, what in the world is going on here?
No, this was truthfully, again, I said yesterday, we have 2017 World Series, not 2016 World Series, 2017 World Series, 2011 World Series, and this World Series. These are the greatest series of baseball I've ever seen in our entire lives. Ever. Ever. The whole thing. It was improbable what we just saw. Incredible what we just saw.
That was that's it was such an incredible series, but for game 7 to end the World Series in that way, unbelievable. Even in the last inning, Vlad Jr. leadoff double off of Yamamoto. They bunt him over to third base. They do everything right. And then the walk to Addison Barger was the best thing that happened because Alejandro Kirk comes up and hits into a double play. It just wild scenes.
And the beauty of that, Mookie Betts, after he has a horrible series with the bat, truthfully, and makes the final play, the beautiful, single-handed, unassisted double play himself to first base. How do you even draw that up?
I don't know. I mean, you look at this game and the Blue Jays jump out early, 3-0 with that Bo Bichette home run. Truthfully, when I saw that, I was like, uh-oh. I think the Dodgers might be
It was
cooked
over.
here. I thought it was over. And the Blue Jays were getting guys on every inning. They knocked Shohei Ohtani early out of the game. The weird Andres Jimenez hit by pitch with Justin Robleski. I like to look back at that and say, bit of a mistake. Dodgers felt like they were sleeping a little bit, and that felt like that kind of gave them a little bit of energy. And from that point on, the Dodgers just straight up won the baseball game. I thought it was I mean, you're not going to point us to that's the reason why, but they let the Dodgers hang around and they gave them a little bit of juice, and that's you can never do that to a team in the last game of the season.
How many plate periods do you think the Blue Jays had runs in scoring position?
Well, I remember seeing like in the 8th inning they had like 11 guys left on base. So I'm going to say 6.
17. The Blue Jays were 3 for 17 in Game 7 with runners in scoring position.
17?
17. They left 14 men on base.
I
in
mean,
this
it did
game.
feel like every single inning they had a guy on second base.
Every single time at the end of the game, they had a guy on base, and they failed every single time, especially after Game 6 when they failed again. Every single time with the guy in scoring position. I don't want to speak too contritely, but if you're a Blue Jays fan, this might make you think about the entire sport differently, the entire game of baseball differently. This is a kind of loss that
It's a gut punch.
you might never feel the same as a man, as a person, after the way you just lost this series.
I would not be able to sleep for minimum weeks straight. It would be sleepless nights. It would be tossing and turning. It would be waking up in the middle of the night screaming, fuck. Just pure endless frustration because you had it. You had it there. And I'm not doing this to wind up Blue Jays fans because this is not trying to punch you while you're down. This is this one hurts. I have no affiliation to either of these teams. I have a pit in my stomach for how the Blue Jays ended up losing this game because it was right there. Jeff Hoffman, you just have to get Miguel Rojas out. Get him out. And you give up a home run. That's crazy.
It's just walking away from this whole thing, watching this as an objective baseball fan. You can't even believe what you just saw. Truthfully,
No.
like this again, this goes into the pantheon. 2011, 2016, 2017, like you said. This is it. This is the best part about the best sport that's ever existed in the world. We just watched it unfold. Specifically, Miguel Rojas with 1 out in the 9th inning. Miguel Rojas, the worst player
Horrible.
on either team in this entire series. Truthfully, hits a fucking home run.
Oh no, Miles Straw played for the Blue Jays.
It's pure Rajay Davis shit, but
It
the team
was.
actually won.
And it
Like
was even a Rajay Davis like home run where like he was like lunging out in
yanked
front
it,
and
yanked
kind of
it.
just yanked it as he was running to first base.
This was the home run where if you are watching this game as a fan of no team whatsoever, you fall to your knees watching it. And I was watching this game with a couple Aussies.
Yeah.
Fell to their knees because of the fucking magnification of what that home run was. Just nothing.
I was watching it with my girlfriend, and she's not the biggest of baseball fans by any means. And she like grabbed me. She was like, "That just happened? Can you? That guy he's hitting ninth. He can't be that good." I'm like, "No, you're right. He is not that good for him to do that." Not just how improbable it is for that scenario in the World Series, Game 7, put that all together. But for Miguel Rojas to do it off Jeff Hoffman, who again looked phenomenal, again, except for that one pitch. And I don't even know, again, if it was that bad of a pitch. Crazy for Miguel Rojas to be the hero.
It wasn't that good of a pitch, but
Where
still,
was it? I
it's
don't
a
even
full count.
remember.
It was a slider that kind of fell middle, but it's
Mm.
the seventh pitch of that bat. It's a full count. And for some reason, in that spot, Miguel Rojas hits a home run. Like you just
Miguel Rojas had 2 home runs since the All-Star break.
you
That
you,
was the second one.
you remember this forever,
Yeah.
forever. Miguel
Where,
Rojas hitting that
where
home
were
run.
you when Miguel Rojas hit a home run in the World
Oh
Series?
my god,
Oh man, he's got receipts on me, that's for sure.
Miguel Rojas was crying. Did you see it after the game?
Yeah.
Crying, sobbing, and honestly, I'm so happy for Miguel Rojas. And I think a lot of people are going to have the discourse about hating the Dodgers ruining
Yes.
baseball. The Dodgers earned these 2 games. The Dodgers
Yes.
earned this World Series. They really did. The Dodgers won this World Series with fucking nothing in their pocket, nothing in their back. Like this was, again, there you go, great come. Blake Snell coming into this game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto closing it out. The lineup fucking sucked.
Stunk.
They relied on Miguel Rojas and of course Will Smith, the second best catcher in baseball, hitting the big home run, being the clutch player, doing this shit. But this was I what's even there to say? This was beautiful baseball to watch.
It was again just awesome from an outside perspective. This was like
Sensational.
people want to talk about the Dodgers are ruining baseball. This is bad for baseball. This World Series was one of the best things that could have happened for baseball because this was good baseball. It proved to you that it doesn't matter if the Dodgers have a $400 million payroll. It doesn't matter if you're the Blue Jays. Everybody has a legitimate chance to be a World Series champion. The Blue Jays finished in last place last year in the American League East. They came into the offseason. Nobody thought they had a shot to even really make the playoffs, let alone make a World Series run. And truthfully, they were 2 outs away from winning the World Series. I know the Dodgers still won, so the new evil empire has done it. But it's almost. I'm not going to say it's almost better, but there's now a everybody wants to beat the Dodgers. Everybody hates the Dodgers. The target's on the Dodgers back. It should have been, it has been, but it's even more. And it's that weird thing that kind of happened with the Yankees in the 90s where you really started to get that Yankees hate because they won every single fucking year. But that caused other teams to try and be better, caused other teams to make moves. I think that teams are going to be very, very aggressive this offseason because the Dodgers, again, in what might have been one of their weaker teams, still won the World Series in terms of performance this World Series.
And like then and like now, this should motivate every other team in baseball to strive to be better than them. And I think it will go unsung in terms of what the World Series will become in general. The Max Muncy home run in the 8th inning when
Was
the
kind of
Dodgers were
insane.
losing by 2 runs. To do that, to reinstigate, to remotivate his own team when he's had a piss poor World Series.
I was waiting for him to
He didn't
show
have
up.
one big hit the whole time.
Watching it, I was like, Max Muncy, do anything challenge, please.
Oh, it was. I hate admonishing the Dodgers like this. Like
Yes.
I really hate heaping the credit onto them, but you have to. This was incredible the way they came back and won this game.
Yeah, no, they had no business winning this game. They shouldn't
None.
have won this game. This game should have been over. We should have been in bed. We should have been ready to record this video in the morning and be like, congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays. But somehow the Dodgers came back. Justin Robleski came into this game and they won this baseball game.
Yeah, but also even after that, like Andres Jimenez hits an RBI double off of Tyler Glass now,
Yeah.
and you still lose the game.
Our guy, Andres Jimenez.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Let's talk about this for 1 second. Yoshinobu Yamamoto signed in the same offseason as Shohei Ohtani is the most consequential baseball signing in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
It is. Without the whole
doubt.
thing. Based on what he did last year through the playoffs until the World Series. Last year's World Series wasn't exactly the same kind of competitive affair this was. what Yoshinobu Yamamoto did in the World Series, one of the most impressive baseball performances any of us are ever going to see in our entire lives. To come back in this game after throwing 96 pitches the day before and working, throwing, hitting 96 miles an hour in the gun, working the splitter and the curveball. It's God damn, this was fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's a moment that we'll be telling our kids about. Not just this World Series in general, but just Yamamoto's performance. This is up there with the Bumgarners and all the other guys of the World Series performances, where it's like just became an instant legend in baseball.
I have goosebumps talking about it right now with you. And even the fact that we're forgetting that even Blake Snell came back in and pitched in
Yeah,
this game. Blake Snell threw 28 pitches in this game, Mark. How many of them do you think were changeups?
14.
11. The pitch
Ooh,
that Blake Snell was still close, but there was the most thrown pitch he threw in this game. Pitch he barely threw for the last couple of years. And he threw that pitch right now just because he had nothing else in the tank and wanted to give him something different. It was just, wow. What a special, special night of baseball we just got to watch.
yeah, absolutely incredible. Big again, shout out to the Dodgers for winning the World Series. You're not If you wanted to come to the windup for us to shit on the Dodgers and talk about how
Never.
they're ruining baseball, you didn't see our video where we literally argued about how they're not ruining baseball. I'm going to give the Blue Jays some praise here. I know that's kind of like lame to do in a time where they just lost, but one, the signing of Vlad Jr. to that extension clearly changed everything for this team, and that should be a sign to every team in baseball. Sign
Sign
your
your
young
stars.
stars, keep them in your team. This Blue Jays team, when they started the season, was dead. The Mets swept them. The Blue Jays then gave Vlad the extension and they went on an absolute tear. It invigorates your roster, invigorates your organization. You go, okay, we're trying to win. We're not going to let our superstar walk. We're not going to trade the deadline. We're trying to win. And this Blue Jays team, again, came outs away from doing it. His performance in the World Series going to be unfortunately forgotten because the Blue Jays are losing this. But not just one of the best World Series performances, but playoff performances we've ever seen in our lifetime.
And also just say this, like always sign your stars, but Vlad Jr. is different than the average star that you ever
Yes.
get. Like Vlad Jr. is a one out of one player that will ever be on your team, in your organization, on your roster. Like the way that he was a leader in this team, still is a very young player in this league. Like he is, it was amazing. It sucks his Blue Jays team didn't win
Sucks.
because I don't know how close they ever get again. Like truthfully, as a unit as they are, especially thinking about that ninth inning when Miguel Rojas hit that home run, and then he makes the play on the Dalton Varsho
Which
grounder
insane play.
to get IKF at home plate. But it's just
You
you're right there.
do you know the thoughts I was having? I was like, Dalton Varsho is going to walk off the World Series, and this is the year that I said Jose Siri was better than him. That's all I could think about.
Luckily, it's not all about you, but it was a bang bang play at home plate with one out and Dalton Varsho at the plate, and you have it. It's the whole World Series. Could you imagine? And then the play after that, it's Andy
Oh my
Pages
God,
in the gap
colliding.
running into. Oh my God!
What Kike Hernandez, I think, forgot what was going on because he was way too shy. I know Ernie Clement's been dunking in singles over guys' heads, but like, my goodness, and also forgetting about Ernie Clement, most hits in a postseason ever. He had an unbelievable playoffs and World Series as well. He hit like 400.
And this is also. I don't want. I'm sorry to talk to you guys right now. If you're Blue Jays fans actually watching this, because
I
I'm
would not.
sorry.
I would not take in
I
any content.
apologize. There
Yeah.
might be like 6 or 7 of them actually watching this. Don't forget Ernie Clement, what he did in this postseason. Do not forget IKF. Do not forget Andres Jimenez. Like these guys, this was. I'm saying that.
Nathan
I'm like,
Lucas.
it was beautiful, the whole thing. And it's like to not get that. It felt like Ernie Clement was getting that last hit. It really did.
I mean, he smoked it. That was one of
And
his better hit balls. He hit it too well. He didn't drop it in front of the outfielders.
I just. The worst part is that the Dodgers just with the talent outlasted. And is that kind of like symptomatic, as we say in this channel, symptomatic of where
Yes.
baseball's going?
What, that the Dodgers just outlasted them?
They just had too much. They didn't even play well. This was not a good World Series
They
by the
played horribly,
Dodgers.
the Dodgers. Their offense, besides what, Otani didn't show up.
And Will Smith,
Yeah, and Will Smith. Will Smith, besides the 2 home runs, really didn't even do anything offensively.
yeah, besides the 2 fucking home runs and the ball
Yeah.
he puts the warning track in the 15th inning of game
Yeah.
4, whatever it was. But like, it's just game 3. It was, there's just too many guys. There's just too many dudes. And the Blue Jays did the death by paper cuts, the death by paper cuts, play good baseball, situational hitting. And there was just one hit short for 2 games in a row. And
Home
that
runs win
is,
baseball games.
but that's kind of the weird, shitty, horrible lesson about trying to win your game with the runners scoring position. if the hits don't fall, you just do not win. And eventually Will Smith, because he's one of the best catchers in the modern era, getting the getting the statue built for him, like I've been saying the whole time on this channel. It just happens. He just gets a hold of one.
Max Muncy gets a hold of one earlier. Like it's just as much as like chipping away is fun for the old heads. The home runs win baseball games, and they flash the stat that I think
Dude.
in the World Series when you out the team's record when they out homer against the other one, 29-5. Just how
I
it is.
I just can't believe the baseball game we just got the privilege to watch. The baseball
So
series,
sick.
the 7-game series we just got the privilege to watch. Every single game of this was in the balance for at least a portion of it. Probably besides game 1, kind of, but the Blue Jays always had that and then they smacked it out in the end. And game 5, kind of. It was it was beautiful baseball all the way through. Every team and every fan should be proud of what they did. If I was a Blue Jays fan, I would crawl into a hole and probably not come out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But this was like objectively some of the best baseball I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's going to be a long, long cold winter in Toronto. That's one that it's going to take a minute to get over. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. That one sucks. I talk a lot of shit to Blue Jays fans, did it all year, will not be doing that right now. This is not the time.
No, and again, Shane Bieber giving up the home run. Like Shane Bieber was an instrumental part of this. Like Serenity Dominguez, Trey Savage, relief Chris
Yeah,
Bassett.
you
even
Savage
like,
coming
it was
in.
just Chris Bassett giving up the run too. It was the Miguel Rojas. I can't believe Miguel Rojas hit the home run.
I can't believe he hit the home run, and then he just made every big play the last 2 days. He hit the home run. He made the play in the ninth inning where he's basically falling down, slipping, throwing, still throws a strike to home. Also, Will Smith gets his cleat back down on home plate by just about this much more than IKF slides in. Just a random thing I'm going to talk about. Why are we not running through home plate?
Yeah, good question.
Good question. Mookie Betts did the same thing though too when the ball was hit home. It's just got to be like a brain.
I think it's like a natural feeling thing. Like
yes,
you slide
100%.
into home.
Yes, there's got to be because I'm like, I think if he ran through it, he might have beat the throw. But and then the play in Game 6 off of Kike's horrible throw, the scoop, like Miguel Rojas somehow found his way in the middle of every big play.
Miguel Rojas found his way into being one of the most important players in this entire World Series.
Yeah.
Truthfully, he did. And again, shout out you Dodgers fans for shitting on us yesterday because we kind of shit on Miguel Rojas. And
Rightfully so.
but this home run is one of the most consequential in the last 25 years of baseball.
Yes. Oh, it changed
is.
everything.
No,
It literally saved the Dodger season.
Miguel Rojas is an unforgettable player in this era of baseball. You guys should watch all of Miguel Rojas's documentaries he does himself every time he goes to the Winter League when he just talks through the Winter League himself.
What do you think Jazz Chisholm's doing right now?
Honestly, standing up and clapping because like this is no, you think
he hates Miguel. He hates him.
Dude, 2025, 2017, 2016, 2014, 2011. Like these are the best series of baseball we're ever going to see in our lives.
I will say, I am glad that at least the people that I'm following on Twitter and interact with, everyone has the same take. This is amazing. Baseball is incredible. It's very much not fuck the Dodgers. This is bullshit.
No,
Baseball
it's not.
sucks. That's like the normie take. Don't be a normie.
It's just I don't know. This whole thing was beautiful. Like it really was. Like if you're a baseball fan, like a fan of the literal game itself of baseball, it was perfect the whole way through. It really
really
was.
good.
Like at both teams, even through the last inning of the last game, had a chance to win until the last fucking out with fucking Mookie Betts takes an unassisted double play himself. Like it was every single second of this World Series was enthralling, and we're lucky to have watched it.
I'll leave you with this, James. How do you give a guy $325 million without ever throwing a pitch in MLB?
Shout out Josh Reddick. That's the dumbest fucking take of all time. Because Yoshinobu Yamamoto is one of the most important free agents that's ever been signed in this game.
He's very much been a huge reason why the Dodgers have won back-to-back World Series. First team to do that since the Yankees in 2000.
He's the reason. If Otani signs and Yamamoto doesn't, the Dodgers might have no World Series.
Yeah.
They
very
could
good
have
chance.
one. They definitely don't have two.
No.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto right now is one of the most important players in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, one of the most important players in Dodgers history.
Ever.
Which is crazy to say. Crazy to say. But wow, what an incredible 2025 World Series. What an incredible Game 7. What an incredible baseball season. Just top
Everything.
to bottom. Like, again, take away if you're a fan or whatever. If you're just a baseball guy, kind of like we are here, we obviously have our teams that we root for. But if you're a baseball guy, if you're a baseball fan, this was a pretty unbelievable season from every facet of the game.
No, top to bottom. Like, do you want to even talk about the baseball season? Like now, the fact
A
that you're talking about the
catcher hit
season,
60 fucking home runs.
Nick Kurtz drafted last year, becoming one of the 10 best hitters in the whole league. Like it's
Shohei Ohtani did the two-way thing again. Aaron Judge hit 55 home runs and had a 1,200 OPS again.
Juan Soto stole 40 bases.
Yeah, Juan Soto stole 40 bases. I mean, just a pretty unbelievable season.
Justin Robleski, man, you remember it forever.
I'll remember when he hit Andres Jimenez, and I turned and said, I think that was a mistake. I don't think you want to wake these Dodgers up.
I credit to the Dodgers, dude. Credit to the Dodgers. Dodgers ruining baseball. The Dodgers came out and won this shit. Two
Yeah,
games in a row in Toronto. Like that's sorry, Blue Jays fans. That was fucking real shit.
that's the documentary, 48 Hours in Toronto, right there.
I'm sorry, Blue Jays
48
fans.
and the 6.
Oh my god. Imagine how Drake feels right now.
He's been tweeting about the Blue Jays too and been posting on Instagram. He took a shot at a Dodgers player the other day, and it was like, oh no, Drake, why? Drake, why?
Leave it there.
Leave it there. Guys, thank you for hanging around. Obviously, the 2025 season's over. We're not going anywhere. Make sure you are subscribed to the Windup. We have so much content coming at you. We're going to take like a day or two to just kind of relax.
A day, exactly.
My throat's killing me. So we'll get you some more content. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you follow James at
James Schiano.
Now I'm GiraffeNeckMarc with a C. We'll catch you guys whenever we choose to upload
This
again,
week.
which should be soon, a couple days, but we'll see you then. Congrats to the Dodgers, and I'm so sorry, Toronto. That sucks.
So sorry, guys, but peace out. Let's go baseball.